Boys and girls, today we're going to be learning a new concept of area. Now, area and perimeter go hand in hand, however, they are very different things. So let's look inside. All right, area is the amount of space on the inside of a two-dimensional shape. So we are not talking cubes and pyramids and three-dimensional shapes here. We're just talking flat 2D shapes. We measure area in square units since it involves measuring the length and width of a shape. So here you'll see the length. And here you'll see the width, okay? Length of a shape, width of a shape. Now, you can find the area by saying length times width, but a lot of times what happens is they actually end up drawing in the boxes for you, and you can also count up the boxes to find the length and the width. So the answer is always squared. We're going to talk about that because they're square units, and we'll say two ways to show that. Okay, let's look at some now. So we can find the area in two ways, finding squares and by simple multiplication. So let's explore finding squares first. Sometimes they're actually just going to do it for us. So for sometimes on an area problem, you can just simply count the boxes. So we have 3 this way, 1, 2, 3, and we know that this side is 3 feet and so on because it's a square. But I could just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we would say the area of this square is 9 feet, and then we actually just put a little 2 there, which means squared, because we're talking 2 dimensions, length times width. All right, 4 and 3. All right, the rectangle's area would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We would say the area is 12 inches squared. Okay, you can also write 12 square inches as well, but I feel like that's just more work. So inches with the little 2 there means inches squared. All right, let's look at some more. Now, sometimes we don't have boxes. So if you're really good at your multiplication, you can simply multiply. This square has a length and a width of 5 yards and 5 yards. So we could say 5 yards times 5 yards is 25 yards. And that can give you the right answer. You don't even always have to count. Okay, if you can multiply, you know what you're doing. Now, if multiplication is tricky for you, or the numbers are so high that it's not something you know how to multiply, here's the rule. You just remember the side minus 1. So 5 minus 1 is 4. So if I draw 4 lines, I'm going to get 5 sections. 3, 4. So by drawing 4 lines, I've now made 5 sections. We do the same thing the other way. Trying to draw 4 lines to make 5 sections. So the sides minus 1. It doesn't matter if they're perfect squares or they're all matched up. Now, if I counted them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. We still get 25. So either way, you're going to get the right answer. 3 times 6, the area would be 18 feet squared. Or once again, if we want to draw the lines, 3 minus 1 is 2. Draw 2 lines, get 3 sections. Okay, 6 would be 5 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which creates 6 sections. Count them all up, you get 18 feet. Okay. Now, if we wanted to find the area of here, you can use the multiplication, like we were saying. 2 times 3, so we're going to say it is 6 feet square. Most of the time with area, you can just multiply. All right, now let's look at another way they're going to present this. So you're also going to see sometimes where they just draw the shape and they say find the area in square units. Now, the tricky part here is these triangles. Now, what you are going to find out is 2 triangles put together, we draw a square, 2 triangles equals 1 square. So what I would want to do is count the whole squares first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? But now I'm going to look for combinations of 2 triangles. So we're at 7. These 2 make 8. These 2 make 9. We would say it's 9 square units. Over here, count the squares first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These 2 together make 10. These 2 together make 11 meters squared. Okay? Remember, triangles can't count as one. If you count up every space on here, you're going to get too many. You got to put 2 triangles together to make 1 square unit. All right, that's it. Area is not that tricky. you know how to multiply, you're in really good shape. If you don't know how to multiply, we now have some strategies, and sometimes it's really just as easy as counting the boxes. All right, now, number one, you're going to try your best to answer the questions on the area using the Google form, which is attached to this. Make sure you take your time and solve on paper first. Last week, I was grading and finding some people making very silly mistakes. Don't forget to mark your assignment as done when you're done. And just remember, we miss you guys, and we want you to do your best. All right, have a great day.